gosh.
In my pocketbook, she said we could put lipstick on.
Oh, don't I have any? I think I do.
Probably do. I don't know what I did with my pocketbook. Oh, here it is. This is very long. It's too long for this coat.
You look nice in that hat.
Yeah, that's a beautiful
I
hat.
have a black hat like
Do
this.
you?
Yeah.
Her mother had some pretty hats.
Right.
That's lovely. I love the big rim. It's pretty.
If I were England, I'd get some feathers
Right.
or something.
Some of those hats, though, were
They were outrageous.
they were outrageous.
Yeah, they were.
They couldn't see from underneath them, you know. They came down to here and this wide, and one of them was two-tiered. Oh my God!
Yeah.
But I noticed the young girls just had a few feathers or a few
That's
flowers.
right.
They weren't
They
going
did.
into the hats.
But I think the,
And Camilla had some feathers.
Oh yeah, I saw
oh
that.
yes, that's when she
I
went.
liked her outfit when she was not the Guildhall, but the one with the coat and the dress.
Oh, the long one.
Something, yeah. I thought it was very becoming. It was nice on her figure too.
Oh,
I don't
I
like.
love that
I don't
second
either.
outfit.
I couldn't even stand looking at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was gorgeous. The long, the long
I
one.
don't like him either. I think he's,
No.
he's I think he's, you know,
So you know, it has king material. I think his son William will probably be the next king. I have a feeling.
I think. I don't think that he will be king. I think that.
William will.
William, I think
William,
William.
I think.
Even just the other day when they caught him mumbling.
Oh, and I know, talking about the people
Yeah,
around him.
so
That was
they're awful
terrible.
people.
Who?
Charles.
Charles.
He was at a ski resort, and the cameras, the microphone picked up, and he said, "These are awful people, or these bloody people, or something
Yes.
like
Oh,
that."
really?
Yeah, and he said they're awful, and they picked it up, and it was on the show. And his son William was trying to just calm him down. He said he had more maturity than his father.
Yes, he does. Plus, the mother brought
Yeah.
them up that way, you know.
Yeah. But I thought I didn't understand why her husband attended, because maybe because her children were there. But her husband was at the wedding.
Yeah, he was.
Camilla's husband, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the first?
Yeah, her first husband. Her husband was at the wedding.
It's,
He was invited. They made a point of announcing that.
Yeah.
Too. They
Yeah.
said that he was invited, and I didn't see her daughters though. Did you?
She has two daughters. The sons,
Two.
the
She has
sons were
two.
there, I think, with William and Harry, weren't
Yeah,
they?
they said.
No,
I
you
heard
know
them say
who
the
that
sons
was
were there.
with the William and Harry? That was Zara.
Ferguson?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah.
I just the unhappiness they caused to Diana. I just
Oh, terrible. He really ruined
I
that
think her
girl.
sons are very open-minded and show maturity. I think I would have so much dislike for
Yeah.
her, and yet they're accepting
they
her.
did say
That
though
shows a
that
tremendous maturity.
William and Harry
Yeah.
are they're hostile towards Camilla.
Well,
Very
Well,
hostile.
I think they will be a little bit, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
After all,
Right.
he was
I mean, she
going
made
there.
it so obvious. I mean, Diana made it obvious to everyone that, you know, she did break up the marriage. She
Yeah,
referred to her as a
of
Rottweiler,
Ah,
and
Yeah, right.
the only reason she went out, they said, you know, she had her affairs too. But I think that was just through anger.
Afterwards, yes,
That was through
afterwards.
anger, defiance.
Yeah.
She did that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because I think she cared for him. I do think she cared.
Yes, I do.
But I think even on the honeymoon, he took out the cufflinks that Camilla had bought him.
And then there was something about a bracelet that he
Yeah.
had bought. I think that was before the wedding.
Yeah, all
she
these
saw
came
that.
out at the honeymoon while they were on a cruise.
Right.
So,
Right.
and from the very beginning,
Too.
he shouldn't have ever married her. Well, I guess they wanted heirs, and she was groomed to be queen, I guess, from the very beginning.
You mean Diana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But it was obvious he never cared for her. He just wanted
No,
the
that's
heirs.
true.
Yeah.
Right. So they, it said that he and Camilla had this affair for 30 years.
Yeah.
30.
Very young. They met at a polo match. And I
Yes.
guess then he went into the Navy,
Right.
and while he was in the Navy, she married.
The other,
Yeah.
yeah. Parker Bowles, right. Well,
I thought Diana was beautiful.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
loved her clothes.
Oh,
she
yes.
was such
Clothes were
style.
beautiful.
And she was so
Yeah.
nice with the two boys when they were
Oh,
young.
she showed a lot of love,
She
yeah.
was
She
great
loved
with them.
children, and she was a real do-gooder, and,
Yeah.
yes, she was.
yeah.
She took them to on rides, you know, roller coasters,
Yeah.
and all kinds
So
of.
with the water falling
Right.
and all that, yeah. But she was unhappy throughout because I think from the very beginning, I mean, he made it obvious to her that he still cared for Camilla and they were
Sure.
carrying on from the very beginning.
Sure.
And it was there.
Well, I suppose he had no choice. He had to marry her, you know, according to whoever.
Makes the rules.
What's
Well, they've
behind
been living
it?
together, right? They've been living together.
Camilla?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
after the marriage, they
Yeah.
after his divorce, I think,
Yes,
They
after he was
moved right in,
divorced,
yeah.
They were.
But they wouldn't allow him to be king as long as they weren't married. This
Yeah.
was,
Is
this
that it? Yeah.
was, I think, the queen. Yeah.
Grandmother.
what does the consort mean? What does that mean? Consort. I'm gonna look that up in the
Yeah.
dictionary. What is that, consort?
Whoever it is that's behind them, that makes all the rules. I think he was told he had to get married, and I'm sure they picked her out for him, Diane.
Probably.
Yeah, they did, I'm sure.
And he was lucky enough that she had 2 boys.
Right.
Yeah.
The two great boys.
Mm.
Even though Harry's a villain, I love him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is, I
He's
do
full
too.
of
Mischief, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes.
Reminds me of my sister.
I think it's hard without a mother.
Oh,
You
of
know,
course
it's
it
hard.
is. And he's going to, I imagine William was like perfect, and he's going to be a little bit.
I think, you know, from what I read way back somewhere, William is not that keen to become king, but Harry is.
Oh, Harry is.
Harry is.
He'd make a great king, Harry.
He'd have fun.
Spark a little life in that country.